Right now, as always on Monday, we bring guests of all types. And like I say, we never fall short. So we're going to have a nice one today. We got a brother by the name of MoneyHillCasino. He repping the Hill. He repping East Oakland. And everybody know me. I'm a Brooklyn boy. But I always say, when it comes to the Bay, it's like going to see my cousins. I love it out there. So we're going to have a good conversation today. We're going to talk about creativity, business, and how the brother shakes out. So shout out to everybody on Instagram. MJMG presents. I see you. What's going on, Ty? I see you. Ty, I never know where you hailing from. You might be in Texas one day, you might be in South Carolina, but I see you on the check-in. And I want to send a big shout out to Singh in the Philippines that's just in the check-in, as well as Ivan hailing out of Russia. So we got some people checking in from all over. Shout out to Ivan. Ivan said he is so excited to hear the backstory. He says we're always introducing his side of the town to some dope shit. So shout out to Ivan. Ivan, you got some soul to you. I like how you put this shit to the end of that. Good shit, Ivan. Good shit, Ivan. But shout out to everybody jumping in. What we're gonna do right now, we're going to go into this visual. I want to set the tone early. Anybody know me, man? I love lyricism. I love bars. So for this last week, I just been tapping into the brother heavy. Listening, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening with that lyricist air. The brother got it. But don't take my word for it. We're going to go into the joint called Portraits, and he paints a really dope picture. So I need y'all to really tap in and listen. And the brother got styles, so don't just get locked into what you're about to see. Tune in and check Home Team out. But let's check this out right now. This is MoneyHillCasino. This is called Portraits, y'all.
Cheers with all my niggas. I remember being in the East and chasing fiends with all my niggas. Hey, sitting in your cell, brother. You gotta breathe for all your niggas. Hey, hugging your son through a portrait. You in your cell squeezing pictures. Hey, I'm praying for you, brother. I'm trying to keep you off prescriptions. Hey, the pills ain't gonna fix your trauma, nigga. It's just weakening your system. You gotta get rich for the ones you can't pick up the phone and talk to. Bruh, it's crazy cause my dead niggas coming through before my alive niggas fall through. Hey, we protected, nigga. Hey, life is precious, nigga. Hey, you gave them hours out your day, they wasn't even worth a second, nigga. Hey, they couldn't manage what we been through. You know it's Money Hill Records, nigga. And even if they didn't want to, when they see us, they gon' respect us, nigga. For real. Ay, I wish this money could hide my sins from me. Ay, my nightmares being rich and still having a bitch to hide my kids from me. Ay, my brothers in their grave telling me spiritually, bro, you still gotta live for me. Bro, I still go to Keith's grave and thank my nigga for what he did for me. Lord, give me time. But not the type of time they gave my nigga 25 at 25. Ay, this nigga's 18, not coming home until they 55. Ay, God, you keep sending me the wrong people, I guess you sending signs. If you lose from going against your gut, nigga, just know you been advised. For real.
That was a quick set the tone right there. That joint hit home quick. My man said hugging through pictures. Man, I did 13 joints, man. So I hugged many pictures. So when he was talking from them outlines right there, it was real, man. We spent a lot of time he said giving hours to people ain't worth a minute. I mean, we could go through this and dissect it all day, but without doing that, we ain't gonna waste too much more time. I got this brother hailing out of East Oakland. He been putting in work for much time. I'm gonna let him say most of what he got to say, but let's give a round of applause and an introduction to MoneyHillCasino. What's going on, my brother?
Appreciate you, bro. How you doing, man?
Oh man, all love. We already getting fire emojis in the chat. I see you, AC. From the gate, my brother. Listening to your musical outline and everything. When did you fall in love with this thing, man, of core hip hop? Like, because the reason why I'm asking that, it's not super fit. Like you can hear when artists are doing it because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear some people that it's dumb. It's inside them, and I can feel that, man. When did you fall in love with this thing?
Bro, I would say I was a poet like at the age of 8. You know what I'm saying? So my auntie kind of put me on music. I used to go to her house, listen to all type of music from like Luther Vandross, Too Short, Spice One, Aretha Franklin. So I just always been involved with like just the essence of music. So it took a part of me early on.
Nice, nice. And when did you craft that first that first few bars that you was like, yeah, I do this. I do this.
17, bro. I did my first show and the response was crazy and I'm like, all right, I got it. Even though I
Nice.
wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? I still had something for the time for in the year and the era we was in.
Dope, 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 dope. And you hailing from East Oakland, man. How much of that was an influence into the embodiment of like what money hill? I mean, the name itself. If y'all, I don't know. I be traveling a lot, so I know the hill. I know what you know what I'm saying. I know where it's coming from. But for those
Yeah,
that might not know, man, how much is that embodied to your body, work, and your creativity?
man, Oakland is all of me, bro. So in my music, it's a lot of Oakland. However, I do have inspirations through living in other parts of the world. But Oakland, the majority of my stories have, I would say, 80% of my music come from the influence of East Oakland, California.
Nice, nice, nice. You put in. I mean, when someone look at your discography, you put in great quality of work for a long period of time. Like sometimes you see transitions, like people starting and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
as it from you could go back damn near 10 years and the effort and the quality has been the same.
Mhm.
Has the business changed for you as the time progressed because you've always been on top of your game?
I appreciate that, bro. I would say the business has changed as far as learning ways to make different sources of revenue. But
Baby, I'm
at the
chasing
end of the
cheese with all
day,
my niggas.
your big break don't really come for 10 or 15 years. So I feel like I'm at that place now where I got to put up an extra few shots to hit that target to really receive those benefits in the business. You know, right now the independent money is cool, but it's still markets I've missed, and now I'm making up for it with the content and just the pressure I've been applying.
Nice, nice. I like how you worded that. We know this is the era of like, content creation, and everybody's like, you got to be a content creator. How do you
Right.
feel? How do you feel that if it's a plus or a negative? How do you feel that applies to the artistry as a whole for an artist?
Bro, I just had this talk with my boy, and I feel like with me, you got to look at Jordan when he played baseball and when he played basketball. When he first started baseball, he wasn't that good, and then he did his thing. So you got multiple gifts. At the end of the day, people gonna judge you for not being as great in baseball as you was in basketball, but you still made history because you was the first person in basketball to play baseball and do what you did. So at the end of the day, you got to find that balance to just appreciate the blessing and being flawed, bro.
That's real. That's real. You hit that on the nose. You hit that on the nose. For those that especially we got Ivan hailing out of Russia, so we got some people across the globe tapping in. If you had to define like Money Hill Casino to an individual who like today's their first day watching that visual and hearing you, how would you define that to an individual?
I'm a flawed human being, bro. I'm just vulnerable with my flaws, and I accept them. I take accountability for things, and I think that's just the power of being of walking with God, bro. Is taking ownership. So when I do music and people hear me and they want to figure out why I do music this way or what type of person I am, I'm simply just a person that has learned to be vulnerable because my vulnerability brings me closer to God, bro. As far as every mistake I make, I learn myself in a different way. Type, you know what I mean? So I just want people to know, bro. I'm me, and just as much as you are you.
I respect that. I respect that.
That's
Now,
true, you know.
I could tell. I could hear and I don't know this. I don't know the full stories of our journeys or your journey per se, but I could hear the maturity in the words that you particularly speak, like with intent. How I would say how fast that development of your intention for how you stance to the world would be? Was that fast, or was that, you tripped a lot during your journey?
Bro, trip out. I just tripped out the other day, bro. I just got into it the other day. For me, it's like I learned myself. So through the journey, bro, of finding myself more and more, it comes in stages. So I learned myself in my darkest times with nobody already. So I know how I am when I can't depend on nobody. I know how I am when I feel completely alone. I've mastered that, right? I've learned how I feel to be mistreated by people I consider my brothers. I've mastered that emotion. Now I have to master dealing with people without a street principle because I've been so conflicted with having to deal with street principles in the streets and stuff to the point now I crash out over something that shouldn't be as principle driven. So now I'm learning how to decipher the emotion besides principles and just being humanly flawed, bro. Like I feel like my being too principle driven to destroy you, and that's what right now.
I respect that. I respect that. You hit a lot of valuable points that I think just the average person don't take in consideration, especially when they merge in business and
Mm,
balancing that between your personal
but
preferences or experiences and then applying it to business. Would you say that's a difficult thing for like brothers that come from street orientated backgrounds, or real close to that type of aspect, to make that adjustment?
I was in my journal the other day, bro. Like I write notes. A lot of my music comes from my personal wake up notes, right? And I told myself to learn how to master the being real versus being honest. I feel like the streets have made us be so real that we can't be honest. You'll go to jail for 20 years because you sit in the car with somebody who ain't want to take that gun charge with a body on it. And to me, I'd rather be honest. That don't mean snitch, but that ain't my gun, bro.
I
Like
respect.
like so for me, it's at a place now where it's even relationships, people, family, where I'm trying to master the ideal of being real versus being honest, and then it's attached to spiritual advisory. Do you want me to tell you the truth or just be there for you? And I gotta ask myself that a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And that's the battle every day, bro.
I respect it. I respect it.
For
It
real,
it
honest.
from I guess I don't want to get too crazy, but on a spiritual level, I don't even think that's a battle, brother. It's just the growth. Like
Thanks.
I hear that growth. You know what I'm saying? And you having that continuous conversation with yourself, that's what takes us to that next level when we could apply our experience plus our expectations with, like you said, the honesty, the truth of the matter. So
Thanks.
salute to you on that. Salute to you on that. Going back to the music, we do get a sense of a lyrical background, a lyrical sense, like the way you put your music together.
Mhm.
I feel like it's an art that not a lot of people could really understand to appreciate, man. How do you go about making sure you deliver that authenticity of your music, times like the commercial aspect? Like, how do you make the real entertainment?
Man, I grew up making commercial music. So when I first started, my music name was Alan J. I had a few songs on the radio, and they were dope. That was part of me. When I listened to artists like Fabulous and 50 Cent in my early stages, I wanted to make commercial music. And then I started going through life. And then I realized that I wasn't listening to the artists I used to listen to because they wasn't talking about the pain I was going through. So I eventually just started listening to me. And it became, I would say, my poetic playground where I get it off my chest through music. And then I just learned that that was the way I talk to God. So now, even before I write music, which keeps me in a spiritual element, I either write a prayer before I rap, or I get on my knees and pray before I do music, just so I could be in tune with me. That don't mean I'm gonna go in there and talk some spiritual shit.
Yeah,
That just mean I'm gonna go in there and be truthful and try to use my message to guide people closer to God. Whether it's me talking about some violence I went through and how I forgave myself or how I forgave the person that was against me.
That's real. How do you maintain that balance? Like I could imagine there's people on the chat right now
Mm.
or individuals on the app listening who are probably on that fence of like how to maintain that balance. How do you preferably maintain that balance between, your spirituality, your physical and your mental aspect, and then putting it in a creative sense?
The other day when I crashed out, bro, I told myself if it was life or death, then I died.
Mm,
You feel me?
mm.
So now I be looking at a lot of situations like I be having hella shit going on, bro. Like a lot of more positive things, but the negative things be so heavy to others that it may come off as the worst things in America. But for me, it's like, all right, nigga, God got me. But I learned that I gotta choose and operate like it's life and death for every situation. So when somebody say something crazy to me, it's either I'm gonna get on him, take his life, or he gonna take mine, or I'm gonna just walk off and just have a good day. I don't go to jail, I don't go to court, none of that. So everything is life and death. So how I choose the way I move and handle problems is if it ain't gonna kill me, it's gonna bring me closer to God.
I love that. I love that. My brother, you could write a book. If I
Yeah.
get that book going, man. There's a lot of brothers right now that need to hear this. That need to hear this. You know what I mean? They on that corner or they in that trap and they sitting there conflicted with the damn. Do I really want to? You know?
Hold up, bro. I could have been in it like, bro. I've been on tour with Too Short Game, hella people, bro, and been in great situations. And I've been on the bridge like right before, like I was doing shows, having 400 people at my shows, and COVID happened.
Mm,
Like, you know what I'm saying? I hit that mark, and I feel like God was sitting me down. And when COVID happened, I had my daughter, and then my life changed, the streets changed, everything changed. So for me, it really built me to understand the pain I used to hide from just to appear to a person I'm dating with or a person that I'm around, family and friends, like I'm good. But once you have a child and you go through something, it's more like it really hits you. It makes you vulnerable because you usually you don't have a voice as a black dad. Everybody against you, everybody opinion
yep.
against you, so on and so on. So for me, I had to learn how to just say, forget it, bro. I'm vulnerable. Everybody gonna know what I'm going through. And then I just start having people reach out to me like, bro, you put that in words. That was about me. And then I learned that was my message. That was God speaking through me to heal the people that would never be healed. Music, we hide from it in this music, bro. This music too loud for us to even sit with ourselves.
Yep.
If you listen to a lot of my music, it's very settled because I want people to listen to what I'm saying versus ride off. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just not pay attention, bro.
Yeah. Most definite. Most definite. You mentioned working or going on tour and doing the shows with Too Short, and you've been in a lot of musical situations with a lot of other different talents.
Mhm.
And was there ever a moment in those essence that, I don't want to say the lights got too bright, but you felt yourself getting sidetracked? And if you did, how did you get back on the rails?
But when I was on the road with Short, right, and like this is only like 10 shows, bro, right? I always been like a smooth dude, but I realized the the growth and like just the crowds, bro. Like you go from 100 to 200 people to 1,000 people in the show, which means just more women. So I started seeing the relationships and just the groupies type life, right? And so when you in that moment, you don't realize how distracting it is. You partying more, you drinking more, you on the phone texting more, it take you away from the art. And one thing I realized when I was on the road and doing this in these type of environments, my music was club music, bro.
Okay.
I deleted all that because that was the life that I was living. It wasn't at the time, it wasn't the life that molded me. I was hiding from my life. So I seen the light in those moments, knowing that it wasn't for me. I had to step to the side and really create my own lane, bro.
My brother, your growth and the words. I know a lot of people right now taking heed to that. Shout out to MJMG. She put that part. She put that
Yeah.
part. You really resonated not just in your music but in your personal growth and what you're sharing, man. You're on your journey, man. You're on. Sometimes we get sidetracked. Sometimes we get
So,
rerouted. You know what I mean? But you on your journey. What's in store for you, man? Like what you got in the future that's cooking up? Because from hearing how you speaking now and what we heard in the music, there's some special stuff going on.
bro, I got a lot of stuff I gotta give up before God even get that to me, bro. I don't know.
My dude, I'm about to drop the mic and let you run this shit, right?
I don't know, bro.
you
Like for
you
real, bro.
speaking, you talk. I love it. I love it,
I
my
used to
brother.
hate when people ask me where you see yourself in 5 years. Nigga, I don't know, nigga. What you talking about? 5 years? That's nigga 1,500 days. I don't know. Like, you know. But for me, it's crazy because wherever I'm at, bro, whether it's in a better financial position or whether it's where I'm at now, I just hope I'm able to heal people, bro. Even if I'm not healed where I want to be, I hope me speaking the message that I'm speaking guides them to being better than me, bro. And I just feel like that's my purpose. I'm cool with dying knowing that shit, bro. And that shit's scary. It's scary to know that I know my message is going to heal so many people that I made it, bro. I don't
Power,
care.
power
You
right
feel me?
there. Power
Like,
to
I just
words, my
don't, you know what I'm
brother.
saying? Like,
Power to
for real.
words.
I feel
If you
like my dog, you know?
if
Go
you
ahead,
if
bro.
if you could look back at the younger version of you, Money Hill Casino, look back and ask and tell yourself anything. What would you tell the younger version of yourself?
Get married before I have a child. Simple as that. And that ain't no blim. That ain't no disrespect. It's just the things that I've been through in my life. I would rather be in any other court. I would rather be in court for anything else but for my child. You know what I'm saying? And that just come from my child's heart. It don't come from like the mother of my child. I ain't disrespecting her. I think she's a great mom. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't have nothing negative to say. It's just for the simple fact that where we come from, we think about everything, but how it's gonna be once you have that child. We think about our financial. We think about our home. We think about our cars. We think about what type of clothes we gonna have. We don't never think if we gonna raise this child in a proper environment. And we don't, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I just wish as a man, I really paid attention to certain decisions in my life, and that's one of them. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. We got a question from the chat, and they said,
Yeah.
"How does the transition from streets to spirituality do? Does the homies respect that?"
I'm still in the streets, nigga.
There you go.
Hey,
He
I'm still be.
he.
Hey, I'm flawed, bruh. Like I'm not in the streets like where I'm selling drugs and shit, but I be outside with my bros. I'm still on. You know what I'm saying? If something happened to somebody I love, then we're gonna have to handle it with the right situation. But it's consequences to everything, and I'm willing to
Yes.
deal with those. But I ain't no saint.
Yeah,
Like
most.
you know what I'm saying?
I love how you continuously remind not only and I think it's more of a reminder to yourself as well as us, but you bring up the word flawed, like yo, I'm flawed, and when we take ownership of the truth within ourselves, that's when we can master whatever comes up next, man. So I most definitely want to make knowledge to that and everybody that's out here listening.
Bro, imagine if God only seen you rich and He ain't know how your heart was if you was broke. I'm the same person whether I'm flawed, whether I got money or if I don't have nothing. I'm still flawed and I'm still gonna walk with God whether I'm up or not. Just because I'm down today, that don't mean I'm gonna go in the studio and say fuck everybody or I hate the world. That mean I'm gonna go in the studio and say I'm down today and I found a way, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. So for me, that's the part of being flawed. God made you perfect, but he ain't make you perfect enough not to be the human that he made you. So I really believe in that, and it scares a lot of people away.
They be alright. They'll find their way eventually. They'll
Facts,
find. They'll find it. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? I know you on and I want to make note to this. Shout out to you. You in travels right now. You
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 Gucci.
you and you made this time in, man. Um, you know, this show right here, we know we're in the time of everybody getting their flowers.
Hmm.
But here on MJMG Presents You Radio, we like to give our honor because flowers do die, man. And after hearing the bits and pieces of your story and the balance, how you've take situations to learn from, balancing not only your expectations but your experiences, finding that spirituality between the truth within yourself, the universe, and combining the two, and sharing your word not only in the visions of art but in true to life essence, man. I want to take this time to give you your honor, man, for the person that
Appreciate
you
you.
are in your travels
Thank you.
and the words that you share, man, that really reaching people again, not just in art but in life. So we wanted to take that time
Thank you, brother.
to salute you, my brother. Salute you. Real talk,
Appreciate
real
you.
talk. If there's people out there right now that want to chop it up with you, do business, get on a feature, talk anything, what's the best way for people to holler at you and get in touch?
Just hit me in the DMs, bro. Leave a comment, and I'm gonna tap in. I tap into a lot of people that comment and share my music, so I'm always involved.
Respect that. Respect that. I heard that. Tap in with him. See what's going on. Check out. The brother got a catalog. So check out the music. Check out his visuals. Most definitely do that and stay tapped in. As far as music and this music business, as an
Hmm.
independent artist versus major, I would love to hear your perspective of where you feel, the typical artist is in relative to music now. Do you feel indies the way, majors the way? Is there a place for everybody? Just your perspective.
I feel like everything is a money game. So if you got 50,000 to put into your album, promote it, and do your thing, then do your thing. But if you really need a label and you don't have a backing and you got a buzz, go to a label. Just make sure your paperwork's straight. And every situation is different from everybody. If a label came to me right now after dropping 8 albums, and then I probably need a label because it's things that I can't do on my own. But it has to make sense. I'm not giving them 3, 4 albums. I'm not giving up my publishing. I would have to share some of it eventually.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, it's different for everybody. It just depends what you have to invest, and it depends where you want to go. Me, I just want to touch the people, bro.
I respect it. I respect it,
You
and
know
I hear it. I
what I'm
hear
saying?
it. For every artist out there, when it was coming into the fact of you developing and understanding your business, when was that mark when you started to understand the importance of understanding the business?
Bro, to be transparent with you, I don't understand the music business fully. I just know what I'm not gonna give up, right? But the reason why I'm able to do the music that I do and not worry about all the critical things as far as even a record label signing me is because I feel like a preacher sometimes, bro. I ain't really doing the music to, like, if I wanted to do music for like notoriety or finances, then maybe. But I really do music because I know it's a lot of people that look like me and you that don't got that brother, and I can't call everybody on the phone. But my music is reaching people that my words never could. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't. I know God gonna reward me how He reward me, bro. I ain't really never thought about it.
I respect that to the fullest, and shout out to Ivan who was on the quick on the response. Ivan hailing out of Russia said your music has reached me. So there you go.
That's
You
crazy.
yeah,
Thank
he
you,
just
bro.
he just I shout out to Ivan. Ivan been on the
That's
check-in a
hard.
lot straight from Russia, man. He's
That's
listening on
hard.
the app right
That's
now. He
hard.
said your music
Much
has
love, bro.
reached me. So shout out to you as well as Ivan on that. My
That's hard.
brother, I know you checked in and all that, but
We good.
I'm gonna let you buckle in,
Got you, bro.
get your stuff going and all that, man. I really want to take this time to thank you for checking and tapping in, giving the words to the people, as well as your time. I most definitely got my eyes and looking for whatever's coming out new, and my. And I really say this on the air, but my line is open, brother. I like your conversation. I like your mind
Got you,
frame.
bro. Definitely
My
tap in.
line is open for you, my dude. Like, yo,
Likewise, brother.
keep on your journey, keep on your growth, man. I love it. It was inspirational even to me and a reminder of what my journeys and the things I've been through. So I want to give you another round of applause on that, my brother.
Salute, brother. For
Before I
sure,
let
bro.
you go,
Huh?
I want to open up the floor to you and anything that you want to share and say to the people, or any shout outs or anything you want to say. The floor is yours, my brother.
Yeah, man. Just shout out my bro Titus, man. He been trying to lock me in with you. And for anybody listening to this and anybody saying this, bro, I believe in you, bro. And God needs you.
Mic drop right there. Again,
Come
my
on.
brother, thank you again for coming on the show. It was most definitely love. What I'm going to do right now, y'all, we're going to go into another visual. This is an hour in the O. My brother, you travel safely. Get to your destinations as swiftly as possible, my brother.
Love, bro.
Love,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Have a good
Have
one,
a
my
good night,
brother.
bro.
All
Bless
right.
up, brother.
All right. Shout out to everybody that's on right now. That was Money Hill Casino. He was in travel right now. He's actually on a layover, so he had to catch his flight. So we was being mindful of the time. But we're going to go into a visual real quick. And if you got time to hang out, I'm going to hang out for another half hour. And we could talk a little bit more about business. We could talk a little bit about the more of the show. We could open up the floor for some things and some music. So where we're going to go right now, we're going to go to an hour in the O. Check this out, y'all.
Hey, niggas change every day, brother. You don't change, though. Hey, I done make sure your kids are straight, nigga. I played driver for you. Hey, so you ain't never gotta question me and ask if I was loyal. Hey, when you was in that cell when she was fucked up, bro, I hugged your mama for you. I answered every 713 number and always had some dollars for you. Hey, niggas change is what I'm trying to say. Hey, bro, you fake niggas gon' come to your funeral 3 hours late. Hey, I let bro hold 3,000, nigga, to get his baby shower straight. Hey, these money hungry niggas to eat your motherfucking heart in your face. Hey, bon appetit, nigga. Hey, bro, I'm an East, nigga. Hey, I went to Italy and literally ate pasta for a week, nigga. Hey, for real, nigga, I'm from the East. This shit means something, brother. Hey, bro, I come from the soil where the flowers can't grow. Hey, she gon' leave forever or stay forever if she spend an hour in the O. Hey, she DM me that she love me and she proud of me, but she doubted me, though. Hey, why would I give a broke bitch attention when I just made 20 an hour ago? I was broke, nigga, yeah, I was broke, nigga, now I'm on 10. Yeah. And when your money look like this on me, nigga can't have friends, no friends. Still pull up to the hood and let a fiend clean my rims. Still pull up to the hood and let a fiend clean my rims. Still pull up on my young niggas in the East and drop gems. I was broke, Lord forgive me for my sins. I was broke, had to do what I just did. And I do that shit again. Ay, she like niggas that go to Miami, brother, and post their rentals. Ay, if I don't reach a certain quarter, nigga, I ain't even posting pictures. Ay, I know who you is in real life, nigga, so fuck your social image. Ay, you posted on Instagram, you broke, nigga, you need to post up and get it. Ay, come to your block and perform, nigga, like it's part of the tour. Ay, I was blind to it, but I see clear through these Cardis for sure. Ay, it hurt my heart, I can't pick up and call Marley no more. We was like OVO bringing Drakes, nigga, to them parties next door.
That right there was Money Hill Casino. That was an hour in the O. I want to send a big shout out to everybody that was tapped in today. It was a nice conversation with the brother. The brother was dropping a lot of gems coming from. You could tell when someone experienced something. You know what I'm saying? Without saying words. I guess if you come from and experience something, you can tell. You can tell. So send a big shout out to everybody that was on right now. We got a few more minutes. If y'all want to rock out with me, I'll rock out with y'all. Again, the brother had to make some rounds. He was actually in flight. His flight got delayed, so he caught us on a layover and still made the show happen. So shout out to the home team for doing that and also bringing in some gems, man. I do want to open up the floor for everybody that's on. If you wanna say something, shout your hood out, where you repping. If you got a comment or question, say it in the chat right now. We could get to it. If you got a video of yours, even if you got a favorite Money Hill Casino record, we could play that right now as well. We normally got a few more minutes, so we trying to make that happen. Shout out to Tatiana. She said facts, music reaches places that words can't. That's why I do music. If we got musicians on right now, I need to know in the chat why you do music. And keep it real. If it's to make a few dollars, say, man, I'm here for the check. If it's something you love, why do you make music? And I'm opening this up for the people that's listening in the app. I'm listening in the app. If you on the app right now and you trying to say, how am I gonna get it? Right there, I'm gonna put up the email right there. SHU, SHU at spudbrooklyn.com. Send your emails in. My man. My man Ivan already got the email. But if you ain't got the email, there it is right now. But we're going to go into another video. We're going to go into another song real quick of MoneyHillCasino. This one is called Days in the East. So let's check this out. And we're going to see if there's any emails come in. If y'all got a favorite record, let me know. Let's check this out, y'all.
Like we OVO. I say I talk about violence, nigga, but it's about Oakland, no. Teachers used to ask where I see myself at 40, bro. I was trying to reach 21, nigga. You know how that story go. Hey, cops will probably shoot me in my back. America label me a nightmare if I ever shoot back. Hey, what you tell your cousin when his mama shoot up crack and the refrigerator stay empty so his stomach touching his back? Hey, nigga hit the dice game, Brody, to buy these school clothes. Rather sleep in these cars before we sleep up in these group homes. Hey, you ballin' on your status, but your block starving. Carter, I don't talk to niggas, I let my Glock argue. Hey, big body bands, look at the roof twitch. Hey, this Glock on my hip hold like 2 clips. Hey, my DM is full of all these ghost threats. These niggas say they shopping, so I hope they buying them Kotex. Hey, the chef in the kitchen cooking Moorish for me. This was motivation when y'all niggas was feeling sorry for me. Hey, that shit just brought me flashbacks. I had real shells on my face while y'all was up at Crab Shack. Looking at them little ass pistols, they going pat-pat. Watch bro tell like that shit'll bring his dad back. I seen a nigga that I love sitting up on Rat Facts. That nigga ran off with your drugs, go get your pack back. But they fake, acting hella cool, nigga, hey. If you was me, what would you do, nigga, hey? If you was me, what would you do, nigga? If you was me, what would you say, nigga, hey? Niggas cool, acting hella fake, nigga, hey. If you was me, what would you do, nigga? If you was me, what would you do, nigga, hey? If you was me, what would you do, nigga? They gon' understand when that ice on my wrist. Niggas on my head, put a price on that bitch. Niggas coming, but don't slide. They show you fake love when you die. East Oakland, a murder city, it's like Baghdad. They catch you slipping on your birthday and leave you hashtag. Ay, my niggas wanna kill me and the cops to kill me too. My nigga 15 down, now he reached 22. I got family and they ain't blood, nigga. Stay away with that fake love, nigga. I got family and they ain't blood, nigga. Stay away with that fake love, nigga. But they fake, acting hella cool, nigga, hey. If you was me, what would you do, nigga, hey? If you was me, what would you do, nigga? If you was me, what would you say, nigga, hey? Niggas cool, acting hella fake, nigga, hey. If you was me, what would you do, nigga? If you was me, what would you do, nigga, hey? If you was me, what would you do, nigga?
I want to take this time to shout out everybody that's on the live right now. Shout out Prophet, I see you. Westside Penelope. Shout out to Tim Dog, I see you. Even Muse and Reverse Twins 13. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love to y'all, man. I'm gonna get to the chat real quick. I see right here, Reverse said, man, I do it to express pain, etc. I love that. Tatiana got a new record out right now, Help Me. It's on all major platforms, can be used as background for IG, Facebook, TikTok. She even redid her song River. If y'all don't know Tatiana, I might want to tap in with her too. Y'all want to tap in too. But Shay, if you didn't get anything from today's show, take this with y'all. Sometimes you have to question the truth of you. You know, sometimes we are so pushed to be real. And sometimes that real is an outline that does not truly define us, but it defines a type of individual. And that persona that we push, sometimes we get lost behind it and never really take the full steps of our own, but what we perceive the steps to be. Find that truth within yourself. Find that balance to be able to say, am I truly honest within my truth? Or am I accepting or projecting what I need you to hear? You see, sometimes, especially in this music industry, we do all the things that we need to do. We do all the advertisement, we do all the pushing, all the content. We look like $1 billion, but sometimes our soul, our mind, and our body is probably at a penny cent of value. Don't forget to build you. find that medium between marketing and being mentally, physically intact for the promo of what you truly are. And when you find that medium between commercialization and life, when you can find that medium, you can materialize not only what needs to be marketed, but what is meaningful. So find that balance. Find that truth. And in the midst of that truth, be honest with yourself so you can move within it. Shout out to everybody that was on tonight. That was my end of the day spill. I don't rehearse those. Those are truly from the heart, from the conversations that we get. We just try to translate it into facts. I want to send a big shout out to everybody that was on. If this is your first time on the show, every Monday we sit down with individuals, artists, actors, poets, business people, you name it. You got something going on. We want to tell a story because it might be something you can take from it. Again, I want to send a big shout out to everybody on the app. Ivan, I see you. Sing, I see you. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in all across the globe. This is MJMG presents SHU Radio. Check us out every Monday, 9:30 p.m. But I'm actually close out with a record that we started with. It was called Portraits. I got a lot of things playing in my ear right now. I don't know if y'all hear all that, but we trying to clear this up. We're going to go into Portraits and close the night out. Again, I want to thank y'all. We are cutting the show a little short today, but again, MoneyHillCasino is probably on his flight right now. He made it some time in between his layover to come on the show, and that's love. So with that being said, we're going to end the show with one more visual, and this is Portraits, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Keep creative and keep tapped in. Support those that support you.
Hey, sitting in your cell, brother. You gotta breathe for all your niggas. Hey, hugging your son through a portrait. You in your cell squeezing pictures. Hey, I'm praying for you, brother. I'm trying to keep you off prescriptions. Hey, the pills ain't gonna fix your trauma, nigga. It's just weakening your system. You gotta get rich for the ones you can't pick up the phone and talk to. Bruh, it's crazy cause my dead niggas coming through before my alive niggas fall through. Hey, we protected, nigga. Hey, life is precious, nigga. Hey, you gave them hours out your day, they wasn't even worth a second, nigga. Hey, they couldn't manage what we been through, you know it's Money Hill Records, nigga. And even if they didn't want to, when they see us, they gon' respect us, nigga. For real. Ay, I wish this money could hide my sins from me. Ay, my nightmares being rich and still having a bitch to hide my kids from me. Ay, my brothers in their grave telling me spiritually, bro, you still gotta live for me. Bro, I still go to Keith's grave and thank my nigga for what he did for me. Lord, give me time. But not the type of time they gave my nigga, 25 at 25. Ay, this nigga's 18, not coming home until they 55. Ay, God, you keep sending me the wrong people, I guess you sending signs. If you lose from going against your gut, nigga, just know you been advised. For real.